What's up guys, Xiaomi recently launched the top version of its Redmi earbuds, called Redmi Buds 5 Pro. I already have these wireless earbuds, and today we are going to do a full review of them. If you missed our video about Redmi Buds 5, you can watch it on our channel Tech Brothers. The Pro model of the wireless earbuds has many improvements, such as 52 dB active noise cancelling, 3 levels of ANC, dual 11 and 10mm drivers, LHDC 5.0 audio support, standard music and video modes, up to 20 milliseconds low latency. Okay, let's do the unboxing and full review of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro. As you can see, the earbuds on the box are black, so I have the black version. However, the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is also available in white and blue colors, as well as a special eSport version of red color. The earbuds are only released in China for now, and I have the Chinese version. The inscriptions on the back of the box are in Chinese. The box contains a charging case with earbuds, a USB Type-C cable, silicone ear tips in different sizes, and a user manual in Chinese. Although the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is a flagship model, the box design and package contents are the same as the Redmi Buds 5. You know, I think it would be more correct to compare Redmi Buds 5 Pro with the Redmi Buds 4 Pro because they have similar design. The charging case of the Redmi Buds 5 opens in a different way. However, I don't have the Redmi Buds 5 and the Redmi Buds 4 Pro right now anyway, so I will not show you them next to the new Redmi Buds 5 Pro. I think you have already noticed a feature of the new Xiaomi earbuds. Part of the charging case has a nice texture that looks and feels like leather. However, I think it is plastic. By the way, the white and blue versions have a smooth charging case. I love that texture on the charging case. I would definitely choose the earbuds in black. There's an LED indicator on the front and the Redmi logo on the back of the case. The USB Type-C port and power button are at the bottom. When you open the case, you will see two earbuds. They are made of glossy plastic, but the control panel on the outside has this pattern. At first I thought it was a protective film, but it doesn't come off. I think it is a stone or marble pattern, isn't it? To be honest, I don't like it very much. The Redmi Buds 5 Pro supports active noise cancelling, so the earbuds have silicone ear tips. Overall, the new Xiaomi earbuds fit very comfortably and securely in the ears. I think they would be great for sports. By the way, Redmi Buds 5 Pro has an IP54 waterproof rating. It is better not to swim in them, but the earbuds are not afraid of sweat or rain. In general, the build quality of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is very decent. Even with the case lid open, the earbuds do not squeak or fall out. Before we move on to the control functions, let's take a look at the app. The companion app for the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is called Xiaomi Earbuds. It is available on Android and iOS devices. When you open the app, make sure the Chinese mainland region is selected in the settings, otherwise the earbuds won't be detected. In the app, we can see the battery level of the left and right earbuds as well as the case. Then we can select noise cancellation or transparency mode, or turn them both off. In the noise cancellation mode, you can turn on adaptive noise cancellation or select ANC level manually. There is also personalized noise cancellation available. In transparency mode, we can select regular, enhance voice, and enhance ambient sound. Then there are gestures available in the app. Here you can customize single, double, triple, or a long press control on the right or left earbuds. By default, the double tap on the left earbuds plays and pauses a music, a triple tap switches to the next song, and a long press switches between noise cancellation and transparency mode. I want to customize the control functions for myself. I prefer to play-pause the music with a single tap on the earbuds, switch to the next song with a double tap on the right earbud, and switch to the previous song with a double tap on the left earbud. I also want to call a voice assistant with a long press on the left earbud and a switch between noise cancellation, transparency, and off with a long press on the right earbud. By the way, I didn't see a game mode here. Perhaps it is enabled somewhere else in the app. Let's take a look. After gestures, there are audio effects available in the app. We can go to dimensional audio and enable immersive sound. Here we can also select scene rendering, such as standard, music or video. Redmi Buds 5 Pro has adaptive sound, when the earbuds automatically adjust sound based on your ear shape and environment. Audio balance allows you to improve treble, bass or voice, and custom equalizer. Additional settings in the Xiaomi Earbuds app have in-ear detection, a dual connection, take calls automatically, and fit test. There is also Find Earphones and update firmware in the app. As you can see, there is no game mode in the app, and you cannot activate it by tapping on the earbuds control panels. I tried holding both earbuds for 2 seconds, but nothing happened. Let's check out the latency in games. As usual, I will be playing PUBG Mobile, but the latency should be the same in all games. You know, even though the Redmi Buds 5 Pro doesn't have a low latency or game mode, the latency is quite low. I think it is really 49 milliseconds as the manufacturer claims. I feel comfortable playing games on the Redmi Buds 5 Pro earbuds. However, if you want even lower latency, you should buy the Redmi Buds 5 Pro eSports version. The Chinese company claims 20 milliseconds of latency in games. I don't have the eSports version of the new Xiaomi earbuds, so I cannot test it out. Like other Xiaomi earbuds, the Redmi Buds 5 Pro can be used for phone calls. There are 3 microphones on each earbud, such as feed forward, feedback, and call. They work together to suppress up to 99% of the noise. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up? I'm testing out the microphone of Redmi Buds 5 Pro. I'm in a quiet office right now, so you should hear me perfectly, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to turn on the video with street noise on my TV. Now it is very noisy in my office, like I'm outside in a crowded place. Are you hearing me worse or the same as before? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Finally, let's talk about the sound quality of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro. You know, this is a flagship model of the Redmi earbuds, so it features various technologies that make the sound quality much better than the other Redmi earbuds like the Redmi Buds 5. For example, the new Redmi earbuds support LHDC 5.0 audio codec, which is responsible for low latency and high-definition sound. However, your smartphone must also support the LHDC 5.0 codec. The Redmi Buds 5 Pro is equipped with 11mm extra-large titanium-plated woofer and 10mm ultra-thin piezoelectric ceramic tweeter. To be honest, I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds very cool. What do you think about the sound quality of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro? It is amazing. Honestly, I don't remember the Redmi Buds 4 Pro, because I tested them over a year ago, but the sound of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is much better than the Redmi Buds 5. As for the functions in the app, such as immersive sound, music and video modes, adaptive sound, they really work. When you turn each of these functions on and off, the sound changes. I really like the immersive sound, because the sound becomes 3-dimensional, and it feels like you're at a concert. As for active noise cancellation, the Redmi Buds 5 Pro has the highest level of the noise cancellation of all Xiaomi earbuds, 52 decibels. For comparison, the previous generation Redmi Buds 4 Pro had only 42 decibels ANC, while the Redmi Buds 5 has 46 decibels ANC. There are 3 levels of noise cancellation on the Redmi Buds 5 Pro, such as light, balanced, and deep. You know, I even felt a little uncomfortable in deep mode because it is very quiet, like I'm in a bunker. I think it is better to enable adaptive noise cancellation in the app, so the earbuds automatically changes the noise reduction level depending on the environment. Let's talk a little bit about the battery. Although the charging case of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is about the same size as the charging case of the Redmi Buds 5, it has a larger battery of 700 mAh. The battery capacity in a single earbud is also higher, 160 mAh. However, the battery life of the flagship earbuds is almost the same as the Redmi Buds 5, 10 hours on a single charge with ANC off and about 6.5 hours with ANC on. By using the charging case, the battery life is extended to 38 hours with ANC off. and 24.5 hours with ANC on. By the way, the Redmi Buds 5 Pro also supports fast charging, so you can listen for 2 hours after 5 minutes of charging. So we have tested the Redmi Buds 5 and Redmi Buds 5 Pro, and I should say that both are good for their price. Of course, the Pro model has more premium design thanks to the kind of leather on the charging case, better sound quality thanks to the dual driver and LHDC 5.0 audio codec, more functions and settings in the app, higher active noise cancellation level, and even lower latency in games. However, the price of the Redmi Buds 5 Pro is almost twice as high as the Redmi Buds 5. It makes me wonder if it is worth buying the Pro model. I think yes, but if you are on a tight budget, Redmi Buds 5 also a good option. Now I am waiting for the Redmi Buds 5 Lite. These earbuds are not released or even announced yet, but I am sure they will come in 2024. We will make a video of them on our channel, Tech Brothers. Subscribe so you don't miss out.